There was singing and dancing along Old Route 66 in Tucumcari, New Mexico, as part of Route 66 magazine's annual roadie gathering. The festivities in Tucumcari were kicked off on Friday night with a live presentation of A Celebration of America's Main Street, performed by a talented theater troupe from Northern Arizona State University in Flagstaff. The original play, written and directed by Mac Groves, a theater professor at that school, is a wonderful blend of music, storytelling, and photographic images that recounts the heyday, decline, and resurrection of the famous highway. This stirring love letter to the road and the people whose lives it was and is so much a part of serve to remind everyone of the history and importance of Route 66 to the development of America. This production regularly tours the country, and we highly recommend that you check it out if it comes to your area. Saturday morning, a parade with a wildly varying mix of vehicles and people made its way through town and out to the Tucumcari Convention Center. There, classics and hot rods were displayed for a closer look from the public. In and around the convention center, all sorts of Route 66 related memorabilia was on exhibit and offered for sale, as was all sorts of other merchandise. Route 66 magazine had a writer's seminar in which numerous authors offered insights into their own work and tips for those aspiring to break into the profession. Martin Milner, one of the stars of the Route 66 television series, was on hand to sign autographs and chat with the crowds. Here's Bob Moore from Route 66 magazine with a few questions for Marty.
All right, we're in Tucumcari, New Mexico for the third annual roadie gathering. I've got Martin Milner here. A lot of people remember Martin from the Route 66 TV series.
A lot of the older folks do.
The older folks. Oh, thanks so much for that. And of course, as Officer Pete Malloy.
Yeah, that's a little more recent, but
Adam
still,
12.
We finished the last of those 30 years ago. They were on for a long time after that.
That feels better.
Right.
They were on for a long time. What are you doing nowadays, Marty?
I do a radio show in San Diego on the top sports station there. We're on Saturday and Sunday mornings for 2 hours each morning. My partner's covering me for me today.
Oh, good.
And it's a talk show. We have guests on, and we take calls. It's a talk show about fishing.
Fishing, that's your love now, isn't it?
Yeah, and San Diego has the biggest sport fishing fleet in the world.
I was not aware of that.
Boats that are over 100 feet long that go way down into Mexican waters, 1,000 miles from San Diego, and fish for big yellowtail tuna and wahoo. And of course, a fleet that goes just for 1 or 2 days too. So it's very active business there.
It certainly sounds like it. Keeps you going, huh?
It does indeed.
Well, I can tell by the smile on your face you're enjoying life.
I'm having the best time.
All right, Martin, thank you so much for coming out.
My pleasure.
Good to see you.
On Saturday evening, the Route 66 magazine banquet took place, and awards were presented to people of significance in the preservation and restoration of Route 66. Martin Milner helped to hand out awards and one-of-a-kind treasures as door prizes on behalf of the magazine, and Johnny Meyer presented on behalf of the New Mexico Route 66 Association. Author Michael Wallace read stories and bestowed the magazine's annual writing awards to authors from different age groups. It was a great weekend for everyone who attended and enjoyed the hospitality of Tucumcari, New Mexico and Route 66 magazine. We'll be looking forward to the next roadie gathering, and maybe we'll see you out there next time.